So the way this robot works, this is the Smooth EA. The way it works is, you can see here on the chart, you've got the Hieken Ashi indicator twice on the chart. Okay, so you've got one that's really slow and one that's really fast, and I'll go through the inputs in a second. And you can see it switches from blue to red in the slow one, and same blue to red in the fast one. So the way it works is basically it's looking for, when it's red in the slow one, it's looking for sell trades only. When it's blue in the slow one, it's looking for buy trades only. And then it enters a sell trade when there's a red here and a red here. It enters a sell. As simple as that. And then it exits a sell either at your predefined take profit or stop loss. And you can see there's a little stop loss here and of 30 pips, and the take profit. I think the take profit I've set at 500 as a sort of large figure, which hopefully we won't touch, and it can just exit when it gets to the switch over from red to blue. So it's either going to hit your profit target or it's going to switch over from red to blue. This one here is just running on a once per bar on a 4-hour chart, so it's not 100% accurate, but it's going to. This is the only way you can do it for this particular, in this particular mode, visual mode. So this is why we're using this. Now you'll see here that it's taken that trade, exited here, and it's gone to blue, and it's gone back to red again. So in theory, that's another trade entry, but we didn't take that trade, and there's a reason we didn't take it, and we didn't take that trade either. Which could have been really good trades, really good trades, but there's a reason we didn't take it, and that reason is part of the strategy. And the way the strategy works is, and if we go back here, we can have a look. You can see here, we only took a small buy trade here and exited straight away. So we had a red, and we exited at the next bar. Yeah, we could have taken a lot more, but we didn't, and we waited again until we got the sell trade here. Now what it does is it basically looks for a predefined profit level before it stops trading a blue or a red slow Hieken Ashi. Okay, so what does that mean? It means it adds all the trades together until you've got over a profit target. So your profit target might be 0. If your profit target's 0, let's have a look here. And so this trade here only went a few pips. It went 24 pips. But your profit target was 0 for your blue leg. Right, so it just said, okay, well, my profit target's 0. I made more than 0 pips, or $0 profit, so I'm going to not trade anymore during that blue leg. Same goes for the red leg. We entered the trade here, exited with a profit of 198 pips. What that equates to in dollar figures, I'm not too sure, but it was over $0, and that means we're not going to trade that leg again. So a better example would be this one here. So went to red, took a trade, lost. So we're currently at negative. We took another trade and we won. Now we stopped trading, and you see here this probably would have been a loss. This one probably would have been a loss as well. So we stopped trading because we want to lock in that profit. And you see that one was quite a hefty profit there. If we go back, you can see here loss, 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 all small losses. But we carry on trading until we try and get that profit. Here we had a profit straight off the bat, which was fine. Here we had loss, loss. We would have kept trading, but it headed downwards anyway. So let's have a look at this, and you can see up in the top corner how the buy profit sum and the sell profit sum is calculated. So let's just hit play on this test to have a look. So I'll see if I can pause it at a good point. Now, the reason that we've missed this big drop here is because we had that trade here that kept us out of this trend. Now, what you could say is, we could say, well, our minimum profit we want to make is above $1,700, so maybe it's $2,000, and then we stop trading. In which case, we would have taken that trade, assuming we didn't make over $2,000 with these trades, which we probably would have. Okay, so the idea is you're going to trade the leg, you're going to make some profit, you're going to wait for the next leg. So let's wait. So we've got a blue here. So we've taken that first blue trade, and you see up here, we've got minus $300 profit. Okay, so we're going to keep trading that blue leg if it carries. Yep. We had a loss, another loss. We've had another 2 losses, so we're at minus 1,000. So let's see if we're going to get, so now we're still there. we're still at minus 1,000. We've had another 2 losses, and now we're at the red leg, so that's wiped. That was a completely dud leg. Okay, so we've now taken a sell trade. Let's see if that can yield a profit. So that yielded a profit of 1,400. So we carry on, and we're not going to take any more sell trades within this leg. We're going to wait for it to go to blue again. There it goes to blue. We take the first trade, we lose. Second trade goes to our profit target of 500 pips, and we made $4,000 here. And we stop trading the blue leg, and we don't know what it's going to do. It might carry on, nicely. Who knows? Here we go. Went to red. Take the first loss, second loss, third loss, fourth loss. So this is 4 losses in a row here. And you can see that sort of increasing at minus 1,600. Another loss, a couple of losses there. And we had a profit, but we still not... we've made some of that back, so it's got dropped to 1,100. Then you can see it's blue here, so we're not going to take a trade. Will it carry on? A few more losses. Then what do we have here? This massive trade goes down, puts us into profit, and we stop trading this leg. So you can see here we had all these losses, but then we had this massive profit, and we stopped trading. So let's see what happens. No more trades. We're missing out on all this whipsawing around, which is not really going to make us any money. And we're waiting for the blue, which kicks in now. Loss, and this blue. So we're currently sitting at a minus $1,000 loss for this leg. But you can see here we take profit, and it jumps up to 2,200 profit. And we're going to stop trading. And we're going to wait for it to come back and flip around to red. So I think you can see here, yeah, we could have made a lot more money on this particular trade. Back to red, loss, and we're still in red here, and we're going to end that with a profit. So we've had a couple of losses here in the red, and then we finally had a profit. And in actual fact, I think it might have flipped to blue just in here somewhere with the Hieken Ashis. So it would have reset our calculation back to 0. So that's how it works. So let's just stop the test. I mean, it's like if I just drag this up here, you can see here that the test results, you do get a few losses in here, and look, this is just the default settings. I'm not even optimizing it. You do get a few losses. You do get a lot of losses. The win rate's not huge, but on the flip side, the wins are very big, and you do stop trading after you win. So you know that once you've locked that in, you can lock it in until the next leg comes around. Okay. Now, how this is going to perform across different currency pairs and stuff, I'm not too sure, but this is the very start of it, and it's looking pretty good at the moment. It's unique, if anything. Right, so let's have a look at these settings here. So ignoring everything in this area here, which is all just optimization stuff. So we're just looking at this area here. So what do we got? So we've got your base time frame. So you want to set that at whatever time frame you want to trade. So when you're testing, test it on the 1 minute data, open prices only. And then use 4 hours or whatever time frame you want to use. 4 hours seems to be working best, but that said, I haven't really tested this particular bug fixed strategy on any other time frame or currency pair, so who knows, it might work there as well. Profit and money, so as I said, that's your $0, and so it is money. It's not pips, it's money. Okay, so at the moment, as soon as you make more than $0 on a leg, it's going to stop trading. So if you put that at a 100, as soon as you made more than $100 on a leg, it would stop trading. Okay, so you can increase that to make it stop trading. If you don't want, if you're risking quite a bit, or if you're going to make significant, say you don't want to just take a small profit of $50 or something, and there's a potential for you to take a few thousand, then you might say, look, if it's $50, I'm happy to let it run. I don't know, it's up to you. So these are the settings for the all these here are the settings for the indicator, which in fact yeah, so there's the slow and then there's the fast. Okay, so you've got the 2 is actually just the, so this method is really just smooth. So 2 is smooth. You can change that around based on what the indicator says. So you'll have a look at the indicator again and see what that says. And then the rest of it is all our just standard settings. All the standard settings here. Okay, so one thing to remember with this, so the take profit and stop loss will be in effect. So I've got, as I said, I've moved the take profit to 500, trying not to let it take profit. If you wanted to, you could remove the stop loss, and in which case it would just exit the trades when the change from red to blue or blue to red. A little bit dangerous because you don't know where price is going to be. You've got no real risk management there. It's, you could get wiped out in one trade. I wouldn't recommend it. So keep a stop loss. And everything else is the same. So you can trade it however you want, with break evens, partial exits, percentage exits, that sort of thing. You could use an average true range, targets, etc. So there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do as per normal. So guys, that's it. So this is the first version. I'm feeling pretty confident that this, if I give it a good test run, it should yield some decent results. So fingers crossed. Okay, that's it for the video. I'll upload this now.